everyone, and welcome to another day of Yulemas. Today we'll be diving into a Norse deity mystery bag from Oreamnos Oddities. And as I'm pretty sure I mentioned in my preview video, I informed them that I am a follower of Balder, and I knew that they didn't really have any items specific to Balder in their shop, but I gave them a little rundown of some of the experiences I've had working with Balder to give them some ideas for what they might be able to put in that fits him if they don't have any personal experience. So let's see if they came through. And I'm already getting some wafts of something very fun. So there's definitely something scented in here, I think. Ooh, okay. So right on top, the first thing I noticed when I opened it up was these two packs of incense sticks, which might be what I was smelling. So the first one is frosted juniper scented, and the other one is tundra. So I'm just gonna give those both a quick smell in turn. And okay, I definitely think the frosted juniper was what I was smelling when I pulled it out. Yeah, it's a really rich, like, kind of a berry smell, but not like a candly berry smell. More just like, I don't know. I can't really describe it, but it's like a masculine berry smell in a way. And then the tundra, let's see what that smells like. Oh, okay. That one I can't put into words. It's a very nice smell, but I can't pinpoint exactly what kind of scent that is. So if you want to smell that one, you might just have to go to their website and order it yourself. But I can say it is a very nice scent. So then we're going to reach in for our next one. Ooh, so this one feels like fabric. Oh, nice. So we also got a black beanie with I believe this is called a Valknut on it. I'll have to double check that, but I'm pretty sure that's the name of this symbol with the 3 interconnected triangles. I know that I've seen that symbol in a lot of places in like Norse circles and in Norse heathenry. And it's winter, and I love wearing beanies. I almost always wear a hat when I leave the house, regardless of the season, but definitely during the winter. So that will definitely come in handy for me. Maybe I'll even wear that tomorrow when I go out so that I can show off my Norse pride in a little way. And next, okay, so next I feel some kind of box. Oh, okay, I pulled 2 things out. So the first thing is, looks like some black candles with some twine wrapped around it. And I tried to slide the twine off, but it was a little difficult, so I'll just untie it. And right on top we have a bind rune. I think it's a bind rune. Yeah, it's a helm of something. Give me 1 second. I'm just gonna double check that. All right, I'm glad I paused to look that up, because this is not the Helm of Awe, which is what came to my mind, but it is, and I already forgot the name of it, so I'm gonna have to double check. I'm good at recognizing symbols. I'm not good at remembering the words for them. The Vegvisir, or the Viking compass, which definitely makes sense because Balder does have a heavy affiliation with his ship. He was I'm not sure if buried is the right word, but he was given a Viking burial on his ship in the story where he was killed by Loki, and also by his brother with the spear of mistletoe. So yeah, so definitely a good symbol. And also, yeah, I double checked. I was right about that being a Valknut. So I know some names. It's just I don't speak Norse. I'm trying to learn Icelandic because it's the closest thing I've been able to find online to be able to learn. But I'm still learning, so sometimes certain words I have trouble remembering them. But oh my gosh, that's a strong, a good strong smell. But that is a wonderful smell. And no, the box doesn't say what the smell is, but it is very strong and amazing, and I love it. And I'm definitely going to be burning those candles for some special occasions because I can definitely feel that they will be welcome in my worship. But moving on to our next item, it is actually wrapped up. Ooh. Oh, okay, so this is the Helm of Awe, and this looks like it might be like an altar tile that can hold these candles. So it's a good thing I pulled those out together. So as long as I'm careful to not let the candle stay burning, which I never do, I always burn candles and incense when I'm around to watch them. But as long as I'm careful not to let any fire or anything like that onto the tile itself, this will be a great little way to hold my candles when I'm using them. So definitely a great addition to my altar and to my practice. And we're getting a little light. Oh, okay. And then we have a third thing of incense. This one is Dark Forest, and the symbol's a little different on this one. I'm not sure. That might be the Oreamnos Oddities symbol, but I don't know. I don't see a brand name on that, so if it's not, I'll hopefully have the title either up here or up here of what brand that is. But it has like some goat heads and some runes and some kind of knot that I'm not familiar with that type of knot, so okay, the scents are trying to get to me, but they're all good scents. And then there's some more runes on the side, but this one I'm actually gonna have to open up the. Oh, okay. So when I pulled off the paper, this one's also Ziploc. It just had the branding on the outside instead of the inside, and the scent. Okay, that is a very interesting scent. It's kind of a spicy scent, but I can definitely see how it's dark forest, and I believe that out of these three, at least, that's gonna be the one I'm gonna burn first, because that one just speaks to me particularly. And then I think we have one more item in here. Okay, yeah. So this must be the Oreamnos Oddities symbol, because it's on here as well. I'm not sure why they put it on one of the incense and not the other two. Maybe either these are an old one before they had the symbol and this is like a newer scent, or maybe this is like an older scent that they had before when they used to put their branding on the outside, and then they switched to these stickers to make things easier. But either way, so that is also Oreamnos Oddities branded. But our last item is in this little brown baggie. And flip open. And inside. Ooh. Okay, I think just by feeling I can tell what this is. I've seen it in their shop. But I'm interested in seeing it and seeing what the design of it is. And let's see if I'm right. Yes. Perfect. Alright, so just unwrap this twine. And I got a nice little bind rune of protection. So, and it looks like it has some pine needles in the acrylic. So I believe that you can hang this from your car rear view mirror. If you drive, which I do not, so I will have to find someone else to do it. Most likely I will hang this above my bed until I find another use for it, because while you're usually safer in your bed than other places, you're never 100% safe anywhere. So I like to hang different little protection things above my bed just to protect me from evil spirits and entities that might try to attack me in my dreams. But yeah, this is, oh, it's kind of, oh, I'm gonna have to be careful. I was gonna say it feels flexible, but when I actually started bending it, it felt a little less sturdy. But I mean, it's high quality. It just, I shouldn't be testing its durability. But it has a nice long kind of raw twine hanging string on it. And like I said, mine has pine needles inside it. And it has a nice kind of homemade feel to it. Like, this is definitely not something that's like mass produced. It has kind of like the little imperfections that you get from something that's handmade. So if I had to guess, at least I would say this is a handmade protection bind rune. Like, when you turn it over, I can kind of see where the pine needles are like poking through the acrylic. So that's really nice. And I'm sure you can tell I am very happy with what I got in here. I'm just double checking, and that is everything. But yes, I am very, very happy with what I got. This is definitely something that I would consider buying again, just because you don't get a lot of items, but the items you do get are just so cool. Just high marks for this shop. And if you have some sort of affiliation with the Norse pantheon, I can definitely recommend checking them out as well. I think you'll really enjoy what you get. But either way, I hope that you had a wonderful day today. I hope whatever powers of the universe you follow, even if it's just your own intuition, I hope that the universe blesses you and brings good things your way. And I'll see you again soon.